Hello, welcome to Bowie High virtual back to school night. I'm going to talk about this course, Introduction to Engineering Design with me, Mr. Redmond. I'm really glad that you and your student are going to be joining me on this adventure of engineering education. We're going to be learning a whole lot about the field of engineering, a lot of the different branches of engineering, and what engineers really do and how they do what they do. A little bit more about me. I'm Chris Redmond. I have been an educator for a little under 10 years, and I've been teaching engineering education for 6 years. On this path of engineering education, I've learned to code in 2 languages pretty well, and a half of a language not so bad. I use the engineering design process on a pretty regular basis in my life. And when I'm designing curriculum for the school, I also attended St. Edward's University for my undergraduate degree, which is in biology, and I worked as a researcher at the University of Texas for a number of years post-graduation. We're going to be using several tools for this course. Most of them are on the computer. You may be familiar with the learning management software that the district uses called Blend. I have set up a page for the introductory course on Blend, and I will be updating it very regularly with documents that your student might need, including the syllabus, any other handouts that we have in class will also go up on Blend. The calendar will also be updated pretty regularly. That page right now looks like this. A lot of links there at the bottom for important things you might need to know if you're absent, if you need some tutoring, what materials you need for this course. We will also be using later on in the year a very powerful piece of software called Autodesk Inventor 2018. We're going to use this for 3D modeling. Your student is going to be building a lot of neat pieces in that software. It is in fact available for you to download if you have a PC for free. You'll need to use your student's email address as a login. It is very expensive piece of software if you're a professional, but as a student, it is free. It is also important to get the 2018 version, as any newer versions, which have new neat bells and whistles, are not backwards compatible. And any parts we have made in class will not work in the later models or vice versa. That software looks like this. This is a piece that your student will be making later on in the year. It is an extremely powerful piece of software, and it is an industry standard. There are a lot of very neat tools inside that software to make 3D modeling easier, and it's excellent. The course is roughly 50-50 group work and individual work. We'll be doing group projects frequently. And in those group projects, there will be group grades, and there will also be individual grades broken down in that as well. We'll have occasional quizzes, primarily over vocabulary, but one of the primary grades in this course will be notebook work. I will be grading engineering notebooks roughly every other week, and we're going to really focus on taking good notes and drawing great drawings. The engineering notebook is an essential component to any engineer once they are in the field. This is going to be a required supply for the year, a grid style notebook. It is at least 100 pages in that notebook would be perfect. I prefer spiral bound graph paper, but some people might not be able to find one of those, or maybe they don't like spiral bound books, but I like that they lie flat, and it's helpful to draw with. Later on in the year, maybe October, November, we will require a computer mouse as well. We have a set of laptops in the room, but not enough mice to go around. And using a mouse for the software, the Autodesk Inventor, it makes it much, much easier. In the class, occasionally we'll need to do corrections or turn in late work. Life happens, sometimes things get in the way, and sometimes the work you turn in is maybe suboptimal. These are freshmen and sophomores, and they're still learning how to be proper high schoolers. Any major grade can be corrected and improved up to a 70. Late work will incur a 10% penalty per day that work is not turned in, which is fairly standard, I suppose. This is going to be a great year. This course is pretty neat, and your student is going to learn a whole lot. The skills that they will be learning in this course are very, very useful for their future as an engineer, and it's also very marketable. I'm excited to teach your student this year. If you do have any further questions or comments, or if maybe you want to add some engineering experience into our classroom, please let me know. My email is christopher.redmond@austinisd.org. Thank you.